Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here on a Tuesday. Just got back from Target. I am on my lunch. Honestly, I will tell you the truth. I went into Target on Black Friday, and they told me that they weren't going to put out the WWE LJN figures. They told me that they were going to be put up on Sunday. I didn't really know how this works. So Sunday, I went to Target first thing. I was the first customer of the day. I was outside the door 6:45. Store opened at 7. Me and 4 other guys. We went back to the toy department. I'm like sweating because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna have to like split these LJNs with these other guys. I don't know what the heck they're going for. I don't know how many they're getting. I was really hoping to be able to buy a whole set just so I could smell them, just so I could feel them, rip these suckers open. And they ended up being Hot Wheels guys. And I hung around for a while. Kind of got to know the people a little bit, and they kind of told me they had no plans of putting those LJN figures out anytime to now. They said at one point they were put on the pegs by a Mattel rep, and then they ended up taking them down because they got put up early. They ended up getting put into a big box, and they really didn't know where they were going to go. So I went back 4 times in all. One time, the open. 2 more times throughout the day as football games ended. So I must have gone at like 12:30. I must have gone at like 4 o'clock. And then I went back once right before 7 because a guy that I know on Twitter and on YouTube from back in the day, his name is Chris. He said that he ended up found them in the Christmas section. And that is where I got my one tip for where they were going to be. Yesterday was their open. And I can tell they were moving things around in the Christmas section to make room for more toys. I ended up going to the store 4 times. Same thing, because I had the day off. And I knew where they were going to go. They just weren't there. And then today, my girlfriend was telling me, like, hey, don't go on your lunch. Go when you get off. It doesn't make sense to drive all the way home just to see these. But hey, I just got back, and I got 2. I got the Dusty Rhodes on the blue card, and I'm not crazy about this, but honestly I only bought it. I already have 2 of these. Hulk Hogan on the black card. Black card, for the people that aren't in the know, I believe like 5 series, maybe 6 series of these came back in the day from the LJN company right here, and then they ended up being made the last year while they were in Canada. When they were in Canada, they ended up being put on these black cards. Last series, I believe, is the Barbarian set, definitely the Ultimate Warrior set. The really, really rare boys that people are always looking for them because that's the only place that you could have got them. These things are beautiful. I can't wait to rip these things open up. The Hogan on the black card, I think, honestly, I'm going to save. I'm going to switch out for the one that I got from Target the other day. I want to rip these things open, and I want to feel them. I want to smell them so much. No word on a Cena one. I did buy one online while I was in the Target the first day. So that's the only one that I'm looking for. Once I get that thing in hand, I'm going to have the complete set. I think it was weird that I was there. They told me that they put them all out. Although at one point they were telling me that there was 14 of them. I don't know if there was 14 in total, but when I gave him the number for the John Cena, he said there was 14 of those. So I don't know if they grouped them together or if it is what it is. I would think that, like, if they had them in boxes, there would probably be one of each and then one on a black card, because those are supposed to be like the chases. I don't even know. I'm just making shit up. I'm just guessing. But dude, I am so excited that I got those. And I know people are going to realize that it's the same ones that I got and when I did the unboxing before I left for Survivor Series, the ones that came from Target.com in the mail. But I was just so excited to see them. And I know that I'm not like all giddy and making noise and about to cry in the YouTube short that I put up because of the reason that why am I not? Because there was people standing around. There was 5 people around me. They were all workers. But they already think I'm a weirdo because of how much time I've been spending in their store the last 2 days. The lady actually greeted me as I walked up. At least now I have my work hat on, so she knows that I'm not like just selling these things on the internet. I think that she probably thought I was going to buy the whole kit and caboodle, but they're out there, people. These things are fucking awesome. They remind me of my childhood. Hopefully they remind you of yours. I still have my Hulk Hogan with the scuffed up thing, so I want to put these somewhere in my room that I can see them, I can look at them, and I don't want them to be inside of the package. I just know that more than likely these are going to be made just like the last ones, and the more that they touch other things, the color is going to come right off. So bam, toy of the year. Honestly, in my mind, I know that the Major Brothers, they made new rules for the Hall of Fame. They want a figure to be out longer than like 2 minutes before they put it in. This needs to be a Hall of Famer next year. This is the best of all time, guys. I love these things. Hope more comes out. We need a Cody. We need an updated CM Punk. I know that he was in the AEW set. I know Cody was in the AEW set as well. He got two. He got 2 different color tights. But we need WWF versions of these guys, and get Macho Man under a Legends deal. That needs to be remade Series 2 pronto. If more are coming, we need Macho now.